Alright, so this has been a video that I've been wanting to make ever since. I've been very vocal about this since October of 2022. If you guys haven't seen my previous videos about Ori, where I either mentioned it or I talked about any articles in relation to it, my rants, me coping that Ori isn't on the PlayStation, some theories, disclosing some rumors that's been going on, or any updates that's in relation to Moon Studios, or something that's in relation to Xbox and PlayStation, the whole Microsoft update that's been going on that Phil Spencer did talk about in the Xbox podcast. And then we got the four Xbox exclusives that went multi-platform, and those are Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, Grounded, and Sea of Thieves. Now, if you guys didn't know, I made a video talking about the potential rumors of Hi-Fi Rush going to PlayStation, which I did, and the title was legit called "I'm Praying to God That This Is True," which has over 400 views on my YouTube channel. And I said, if Hi-Fi Rush gets ported to the PlayStation, then Ori does have a chance, which I'm still hoping for. I made over 20 videos about this, just any updates, and that's just the dedication that I have. All right, if you're willing to watch from start to finish, congrats to you. All right, you have made it this far. The only achievement I can give you is, I don't know, I'll follow you back, or I'll give you a shout out if you're able to watch every single one of my videos of me hoping that Ori goes to the PlayStation. With all that aside, the main title of this video is pretty important for me to say, and it's that why the Ori PlayStation port, or how PlayStation can revive the Ori series. Okay, now I'm not saying that the Ori series is forgotten. Well, not. It's raining outside my house. I'm not saying that the Ori series is forgotten, because it is a Xbox exclusives that might be ported to the PlayStation, because I already ported to Nintendo Switch, because Xbox and Nintendo are good friends, but right now PlayStation and Xbox, they're basically rivals, all right? Or frenemies, like Mr. Krabs and Plankton from SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, I'm not saying that the Ori series is forgotten, because I feel like some people do remember Ori. When I was talking to the members of the fans of Moon Studios, basically both of the Ori games, and they feared that it's raining. I don't know if you hear it on my audio, but it's raining that loud. But they feared that the Ori series is going to be forgotten because of how it is not as relevant as it was when it was introduced on Xbox back in 2015. Now, a year after Ori was on the Xbox, it was ported to Nintendo Switch, because Xbox and Nintendo are good friends, all right? And then on that same year, in 2016, where Ori was ported to the Nintendo Switch, there was a definitive edition for both the Xbox and Nintendo. A year after that, there was a E3 trailer for the Xbox Showcase back in 2015 for a sequel to Ori, and that's Ori and the Will of the Wisps. The rain is loud. Okay, I'm gonna try and talk as loud as I can for you guys to hear me. A year after that, they released another trailer for Ori and the Will of the Wisps to build up the hype. A year after that, some more trailers came out for E3, and then a year after that, 2020 was the year of the pandemic, but also the year of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Now, within the release of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, there was no definitive edition for the sequel to Ori, because the game is already fully complete. And then 2021 came in, and nothing except an interview with Thomas Mandler talking about its next game that is not going to be associated with Microsoft because of how limited the players or the fans of Moon Studios are with the games that Moon Studios is creating that's in relation to the Ori series. You know, because since Xbox has the IP of Ori, but you know, with this whole Microsoft business update that Phil Spencer has been talking about for Xbox, before the whole business update that Phil Spencer did talked about, Ori was limited to be played, all right? Only playable on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or on PC, or on Steam, if I should say. And he feels bad that the PlayStation fans cannot play Ori because of how restrictive that the game is only playable on Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC. And of course, with the constant argument, oh, just buy this and buy that. I already made this argument. Console exclusives are ruining the gaming industry. Neither party, whether it's Team Xbox or PlayStation, the rain is so loud, would want to buy a console that's worth triple digits of their money just to play a game on the said console, because it feels like a waste of money. 2 years later go by, and the Game Awards showed up, and then there was a trailer for No Rest for the Wicked, the upcoming project that Moon Studios has been currently making that is in relation to the RPG genre. Now, some of the aspects that are inspired were Diablo, Dark Souls, and The Legend of Zelda, and we have gotten an insider for No Rest for the Wicked that was live streamed on the official Moon Studios YouTube channel, and they can play the early access that's available to them on April 12th, but on Steam. So back to what I was saying, the reason why I think that the PlayStation fans can revive the Ori series is because with the amount of demand I've been seeing on Twitter specifically, but on YouTube, arguably, I am the only person on YouTube that's been constantly talking about my host for Ori going to the PlayStation. I know there's a lot of demand on Twitter, but I don't know if the same thing for Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, Snapchat, or freaking Discord, whatever social media outlet you use. I'm not only making these videos for the amount of dedication that I have for these videos, but it's also to spread awareness, because there's multiple voices being heard from the PlayStation community, the fans of Moon Studios, the people that have played the Ori games for whether Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or on Steam, and they feel like it's unfair for the PlayStation community that aren't able to play the games because they're limited to the software that they're able to use to play the both games that Moon Studios did make before No Rest for the Wicked was announced on the Game Awards. The PlayStation community can revive the Ori series because whether it's digital purchase or a physical copy, this can spread awareness and make a trend, all right? And I've been thinking of creating a hashtag, all right? If you guys don't remember, it was like in 2022, this streamer called Games Cage made a hashtag saying hashtag Klonoa sweep, where he was basically spreading the word to revive the Klonoa series because of how much of a hiatus that the series was going with because of the amount of games that they made. They were only able to make 9 games currently for the past 27 years of them being in the gaming industry. But if we can make this hashtag go widespread with hashtag Ori sweep, we can convince people to play Ori because it is an unforgettable, underrated, emotional masterpiece that everybody should play and give a chance, and most likely get all the achievements to support not just the game but also Moon Studios as well. Not financially, but at least they're able to sell a lot of copies, not make the development studio go bankrupt, and potentially they could find some interest into getting No Rest for the Wicked when it comes out. And this game means a lot to me, all right? I mean, I only heard one song because there was a YouTuber going by the name of Elastic Droid that was rating games soundtracks from best to worst. There was like a top 200 I think, and one of them was an Undertale song, and that was versus Light of the Bell featuring Rayleigh Brington. So then when I listened to that song, it was very emotional. You just having like a journey with Mother Nature or something. I mean, it feels like a Disney movie. It was emotional, and I did gamble by listening to that song, but that song alone convinced me that Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori the Will of the Wisps is going to be an emotional roller coaster and one hell of a ride to get on and to enjoy the experience as well. And once I play these 2 games, and when we spread awareness for people to also play the Ori series, not just on the PlayStation community, but to multiple people that have different softwares like Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or on Steam, we can not only revive the Ori series, but to also to support Moon Studios, the amount of copies that they sold, all right? We can also buy the merch that's on the official websites, which I'll link them in the description. I'll try and find them the best I can, okay? Now, Thomas Miller did say that they were able to sell 10 million copies with the release of Ori and the Blind Forest. And I feel like we can double or triple that once Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps gets ported to the PlayStation. Not only will this make good reactions, but it's also a good profit and a good target for audiences that are pretty curious about the game and want to try them for themselves. And you might be asking for me, when Ori gets ported to the PlayStation, am I going to get every single achievement? You bet your sweet ass I will. I don't care how long it's going to take me. I'm going to make a video essay about this, or a long edited video about all my live streams into this 1-hour video. I'm going to try. Hopefully. I hope that it goes viral. And I did make a promise that I said I am going to revive the Ori series. And when I will, and when I do hope that I'll get to fulfill my promise that I did say in the Discord. So that's all I gotta say for this video. If you guys do agree with what I'm saying, sorry that I couldn't manage to put all the words that I wanted to put on this video, but if you guys agree with what I'm saying, leave a like and leave a comment of what you think about this entire video. Was it pointless? Was it worth it for me to make? Do you guys also think that the PlayStation community can also revive the Ori series with the sales once it gets ported to the PlayStation? Because I hope so too, and I do hope that you might as well enjoy the game once it gets ported to the PlayStation and you'll have a fun time playing it. With all that being said, that's all I gotta say for this video. It's a pretty long one, but hopefully I'll edit this fast and upload it to YouTube. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you think the same thing. This is Wolf.Gray, and here's my house for Ori going to the PlayStation, and hopefully it'll be coming out this year because I'm very confident. All right, see ya.